What's up, guys? It's your boy Troy Weeks Music here, and you're now tuning in live to another episode of Funkadelic Fridays. Of course, we do it live each and every week right here at Funkadelic Studios in the heart of New York, baby. So today's artist is my boy Eirik J. Omlie. Welcome to the studio, Eirik.
Hey, well, thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. I'm super excited for what we're getting ready to experience. We were doing sound check and everything a second ago, and this man is awesome. So stay tuned because it's getting ready to go down. He has an EP that he just released. Is it released yet or are you still working on it? An EP that is released. You did say that. It's out right now on all digital media platforms, so definitely check it out. It's called Adrift at Sea, Searching for a Storm. Oh, I got it right. So, ladies and gentlemen, from that EP, he's gonna be doing some of his songs from that today. And some of those songs he recorded, a lot of it here at Funkadelic Studios. So it's a special treat today. His first song we're going to get into is called Funkadelic, and it's something special behind it. So can you tell him a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. So I recorded two versions of this for the EP. One version was here at Funkadelic, and I love that version, so I put it on the EP. The other version I recorded in the northern region of Ethiopia, in the Gibraltar region, in an ancient rock church. There was a priest who honored me with letting me in the church, and if you've ever been to that region of the world, it's absolutely breathtaking. And the reverb in these churches, it's a sacred space with a lot of sacred, beautiful reverb. So it was really an honor to be able to do that, and I mixed it down and I put it on the EP, so that's also on it. And it's Funkadelic, which means candlelight in a language in Zambia, southern province of Zambia, Katanga. And there's another line in the song, Karalangal War Tama Tedin Bechimaten, which in Pular, West African language, means if a bullet is bound to strike you, stick your chest out to greet it. So that's in the song as well. Wow. And I kind of like to think of the song as it's a dialogue between maybe two kids on an adventure.
Two kids on an adventure.
Something like that.
Wow, that's super dope. Wow. I felt like I'm watching the History Channel. This is like super dope. I'm like, the fact that you would embrace the culture and take those words and take those meanings and incorporate it into your music is super dope. So I hope that they are really appreciate that, because it's appreciative already. We haven't even heard it. Just the fact that you took time to put that much history into something.
Yeah, and I lived in West Africa for a number of years, in Central Africa and India, and I've studied songwriting traditions in different regions of the world. And just living in urban and rural areas and performing with musicians in those areas has really been special. And I've kind of just absorbed as much as I can.
And it's in your music.
Yeah, it's here and there, some essence of it perhaps, but yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's get to it. Funkadelic, this first song, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Eirik J. Omlie.
Thanks so much. Spark of light, but I don't know what you see, where you wanna go. Don't you know that all around, caught all in darkness and can't love. Gonna go when you wanna leave it all behind. Karalangal water tone, telling about your mountain. Oh, you know the storm's rolling, and you're gonna see it coming down. Never know even if I could. You're bowing down to war. Let's grow tall. And don't look back if you wanna cry, child. It's already gonna go. Don't look back if you wanna cry, child. It's already gonna go.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Fuge, and I'm here at Funkadelic Studios. We do a show here every second Saturday. It's called Level Up Showcase, and it features youth performers and veteran artists, some of the best in the city and out of the city. So do you want to perform? Do you want to level up? Hit us up on Instagram or Twitter at Level Up Showcase. Every second Saturday. I'll see y'all here. All right, guys, that was Eirik J. Omlie in his first song, In Candela.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow. I felt like I was there in that church when he was, with that experience. Wow. I'm super excited for what you're working on, what you have in store. Thank you for just being a vessel and being open and giving the opportunity for people to listen.
Thank you.
So, with your EP, talk a little bit about like where you work, what inspired you to produce that, and why here, and what is all the main thing of what it's all about.
Yeah, so I've been playing my whole life. I picked up guitar as a little kid and I've been singing and playing ever since. But a lot of these songs are songs that a good part of the last 20 years I've been living, like I was saying, in West Africa, Central Africa, India. I'm Southern California born, Iowa bred. Lived in New York City for about 10 years, so I've kind of just absorbing many different cultures and songwriting traditions over the last, I'd say, 15 plus years. And this album, I really wanted to I've been performing these songs, but I really wanted to get this EP out as a dedication to my late father, and as kind of just to put together these songs. They were ready to be recorded, and as an EP, they're all just like you're hearing now. They're just one guitar, one vocal, and the album, which will also feature the songs, will have some guest musicians and some other some other songs as well. So I've got my head buried pretty deep in that right now. But yeah, the songs on the EP recorded in New York City, with the exception of In Candela, which was also recorded in Ethiopia. Most of these songs were written outside, in some pretty rural areas, beaches and seasides and farms and different parts of the world. So,
wow, that means you really just got in tune with earth, with nature, with yourself, and then you created this. This is awesome.
Thank you. The project means a lot to me. So.
Listen, as an artist myself, I definitely know what that means. I'm in the process of doing the EP now, so I totally understand. And so that's why it's exciting for me to interview an artist and find out where you get your inspiration from, and what drives you to do what you do, because it's not easy being an artist, especially now when there's so many artists out there that, what makes you so special. And so I like to find out what makes you special. Yeah. And that's why. I think it's important. So this next song is a Dad's Drift. Dead Man's Gift.
Dead Man's Gift, yeah.
Dead Man's Gift. Is there anything special behind Dead Man's Gift, or it's just?
This song was the first song I wrote off the EP, and
that's special.
It's I like to think of it as somebody looking back on their last job. They've retired and they're looking back, and.
Retired and you're looking back on your last job. Dead Man's Gift. Eirik J. Omlie, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
road, drifts of snow. I don't remember most days anymore. Been sleeping on foreign shores, running low and high, and I don't rely on most places anymore. Been breathing in all the torn winds, feeding on locusts and fire. I don't feel your warm embrace anymore. And staring down at faces of fools, so free from their eyes. Words won't help you hear anymore. The heavens alone, I hear your cries. If you rise, you'll know. If you rise, the heavens alone, I hear your cries. If you rise, you'll know. If you rise, it's a dead man's skin.
If you are a musician in NYC and you haven't visited Funkadelic Studios yet, what are you waiting for? We've been around for about a quarter of a century, offering services to musicians of all skill levels. Some of the services we offer are rental, repair, recording studio, rehearsal space, rock and roll club, and of course, retail. That's right, we can sell you equipment. And you can even do your events here. We have a beautiful, spacious room right back there. It's called Room 1, and we have lots of other rooms where you can do lots of other things. So come on down, show us what you got.
Many musicians face day-to-day struggles just to make it big. It's even harder if you're disabled and discriminated against. I am Frequency, a hearing-impaired hip-hop artist, and I strive to make those with disabilities comfortable with my sponsor, Funkadelic Studios. Now, when I record in the studio, I usually have this device to help the music go into my hearing aids instead of through the headphones. Because when you record, feedback can be picked up from the headphones straight from the hearing aids, and it creates a lousy recording. Not only that, I use it for mixing as well. So there's a lot of different ways that I have to figure out how to mix to be able to accommodate my disability. Join us every first Saturday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. to showcase how you overcome your disability. In our open jam sessions, we'll be going live on Facebook, so if you're out of state or out of the country, you can be part of this big change. Work with us to make the music industry a more comfortable, inclusive place to be. Thank you.
Awesome! Eirik J. Omlie!
Thanks so much.
Dead Man's Gift. Awesome. Wow. It's just for me when someone takes something that they interpret in their own way and present it to the world. It's just something about connecting with that for me. I'm mixing good weird right now, but I'm enjoying it. I appreciate you for what you're doing.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and so this last song you're getting ready to get into is definitely some history behind it. It's called The Wounded Ride.
Yeah, it's a No Wounded Ride.
No Wounded Ride.
Yeah, No Wounded Ride, and it's I guess it's historical fiction.
Okay.
There was a famous general named Gongo. He was a reluctant leader, and if anybody knows his story, I encourage anybody to check him out.
This is real life.
Yeah. This is real. This is real. Now, what I do is I take his story and just kind of create the setting and make up my own story from it. But it's based on this general Gongo. So it's called No Wounded Ride.
No Wounded Ride. Let's get into it.
Cool. Sounds good.
Take a lesson, my friend. Oh, you realize still on the caravan, wounded right here. There will be no burial. No, wounded right here. Scratch your neck and on the back of my shoulder. Look to the setting sun, your look is dim and long. Look to the setting sun.
What's going on, guys? This is Josh here, also known as J La Soul. I am the host and the creator of the Soul Sessions that are here at Funkadelic Studios every last Friday of the month. Alright, so please come out. And the Soul Sessions are exactly that. They are a session for everyone's souls. You know, like, life is crazy, everyone has their challenges and their tribulations. The Soul Sessions is a place where you come, just get that healing from music and just the vibes that are around in the area. And from all the different kinds of artists. Please come out. We have 10 open micers. Anyone can sign up for that. So it's a show early. And we have 3 amazing features for you guys every time to just blow your mind. So definitely come out every last Friday, and we hope to see you guys. All right.
Awesome. That was Eirik J. Omlie, No Wounded Ride.
That's right.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your talent with us and sharing in this moment with us here at Funkadelic, recording to now being interviewed and doing a showcase. This is awesome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The Funkadelic family is it's a wonderful place. It's a special place, and to everybody here, I just wanted to say thank you so much for having me, and it's really a pleasure to be a part of the gang here. So thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. We definitely appreciate it. And so before we leave, first of all, the EP is out right now.
Yeah.
One more time, tell me again.
It's Adrift at Sea, Searching for a Storm.
Drift at Sea, Searching for a Storm. So ladies and gentlemen, please look it up, look into it. You heard it here first here at Funkadelic Studios, recorded here at Funkadelic Studios. So, you know, it's definitely something special. And so before we leave, I always like the artists to just give some advice or give some words of encouragement, some wisdom to other artists out there, to other people out there that may be wanting to be a songwriter and learn how to play an instrument. Just something to leave them with, that's all.
Yeah, so I mean, since I was very little, this is what I've always wanted. It's always what I wanted to do. So it's not something that I feel like I chose. It's been, writing songs kind of chose me, and the only reason why I prefaced it with that is I think it's very important for songwriters to practice, to be very disciplined, and to be themselves, and to take the time to find your own personal voice, and to be patient about that, and to let, through discipline, practice, and being very, very open, to kind of find yourself and to really be yourself and not try and do anything that somebody else has been doing, or you know.
That is the golden key answer, and that's what I try to teach people through my music, is that it don't cost you no money for you, it's free. All you have to do is wake up every morning and breathe, literally. And you're saying now with discipline and with practice and being yourself, you can live your dreams and do you.
Don't give up.
Don't give up, y'all.
There's that too, right?
You only fail when you stop trying. And that's what I like to teach people as well. You only fail when you stop trying. So as long as you don't give up, it can happen for you, man. Just
do your own thing.
Do your own thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So one more time, this is Eirik J. Omlie. Tell them where they can find you on social media.
Yes, it's Eirik J. Omlie. It's EIRIKJOMLIE. It's Norwegian, and that's my Facebook page. That's the Instagram. It's the album on Spotify and iTunes, and Bandcamp is where you can buy the album as well. So.
Booyah! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this was another episode of Funkadelic Fridays live here in Funkadelic Studios in the heart of New York. You know we do this each and every week. Until next week, until next time, stay funky.